Katie Porter is trying to get her campaign for California governor back on track after 2 viral videos put her on the defense.
The former congresswoman has apologized after she was caught abruptly ending an interview with a reporter and also cursing at a staffer in another video.
Get out of my shop. You also were in my shop before that. Stay out of my shop.
No, I'm saying I'm going to try to win every vote I can. And what I'm saying to you is that...
Well, to those voters, okay, so you...
I don't want to keep doing this. I'm going to call it. Okay. Thank you.
So nearly every legislative...
I don't want to have an unhappy experience with you, and I don't want this all on camera.
Well, not only was it on camera, but it actually made the rounds everywhere. It's now national news. Porter says that she takes responsibility and could have handled things better, but is her apology enough?
Joining us now to talk about this, political strategist Matt Klink. He's the owner and president of Klink Campaigns. Matt, thanks for being with us.
Thanks, Bob. Nice to be here.
You heard the apology yesterday. Do you think it's enough? Is this something that's going to carry with her into the campaign? There's also talk that, there's a potential that there could be more of these videos out there.
Yeah, Bob, that's the big problem here is that, Katie Porter just doesn't appear to be a very nice person. And look, when you're voting for an executive officer like you are for governor of California, the first bar you have to hurdle is, do people actually like you? And right now, she doesn't look very likable. And if these videos continue to trickle out, it just is going to reinforce the image that she is just a nasty, mean person, and she doesn't really treat people with a lot of respect. That's not good this early in an election.
Kind of a show of character there, and of course the opposition is seizing this opportunity.
Oh, absolutely. Look, it's when you're the lead dog in a race that's about 8 months out, everybody is aiming for you. And her remarks about not campaigning to Republicans gave Antonio Villaraigosa and Javier Becerra and even the Republican candidate, Steve Hilton, and others, the opportunity to say, I'm going to campaign to all of California. And it immediately puts a contrast on Katie Porter. She can still recover, but again, it's not a good way to jump in and get media coverage this early in a race.
Who didn't say something about this? Even Betty Yee asking her to drop out of this. And then there's this possibility that people have been talking about whether Senator Padilla will actually throw his name in the hat here and finally get into the race, knowing that the front runner or the perceived front runner may be in trouble.
Well, I think that it's pretty indicative that Alex Padilla is running statewide campaign ads on the Yes on 50 campaign. He's obviously very well known to us from his time as president of the Los Angeles City Council, but the rest of California, even though he is a U.S. senator, they don't know him very well. So, but if he does jump in, he immediately becomes the front runner. And he will have ample money behind him to run a campaign.
Well, somebody else has been really weighing in now on Prop 50. President Obama had been pretty quiet in the political world, but this week he has been very outspoken about the current administration as well as Prop 50, including, throwing his support behind it. Here's a little bit of that to show you.
California, the whole nation is counting on you. Democracy is on the ballot November 4th. Republicans want to steal enough seats in Congress to rig the next election and wield unchecked power for 2 more years. With Prop 50, you can stop Republicans in their tracks.
So your reaction to that?
Look, it's a great ad. Obama right now is the gold standard for Democratic politicians, and in the bluest of blue states, having Barack Obama come out and say, vote yes on Prop 50 in what will likely be a low turnout election, that will drive Democratic voters to the poll. That's a big ad for the Yes on 50 campaign.
I saw Tom Steyer also came out with his own ad also in support of Prop 50. Have you seen any polling out there, Matt? How does this look right now? Because folks are already getting their mailers at home. They're already getting their ballots to go ahead and vote on this issue. How does it look like at this point?
The polling, obviously, it depends on who you ask. Right now, the yes side says that they're above 50%. The no side says that they're within the margin of error. Look, this election 100% depends on who votes. And I know you say, well, every election does. This is a special election, meaning that most voters don't even know that there's going to be a vote on November 4th. So those that turn in their ballots are going to be people who what we call high propensity voters. They tend to be more Democratic in the state of California. Right now, I would give the edge to the yes side just because they're running a campaign that says this is a voting yes on 50 is a vote against Donald Trump, which is like, it's like giving candy to children in California. It's just going to be popular no matter what the issue is.
You know, when I got my voter guide, my ballot, even being in the news, I had to think to myself, what is this all about? And then I opened it up and I'm like, wow, okay, yep, that's
the ads
it's
will
Prop
tell you
50.
everything.
Right.
Totally. Yeah.
Matt, we appreciate We appreciate we're out of time here. We appreciate you. We'll check in with you just a bit. Long campaign season here ahead. We appreciate it.
Excellent. Thanks to you both. Have a great day. Go Dodgers.
Go Dodgers.